We have already talked a little bit about yantras and the two publications, the one by Nick Douglas, which I consider basically the best book available for just the breadth of types of different yantras, Buddhist, Bon, and otherwise. Then we have the Skorupski book with the small yantra set, which he presents. Now, there's a third book that deal with yantras, and it is not particularly helpful with a real overview of yantras. What it really is about is a specific set of yantra diagrams that were commissioned at the behest of the fifth Dalai Lama or one of his assistants. And it's called Secret Vision of the Fifth Dalai Lama. It's translated by Samten, Karmay, and it's based on an actual set of drawings and paintings and filled with color of yantras that are specific to visions or ideas of the great fifth Dalai Lama in the 17th century. And he actually writes a short kind of text about some of these as well. And it also, in this publication by Samten Karmay, then it also talks about the Dalai Lama's secret biography and the gold manuscript, another text for the yantras. So this publication shows really the very best, the height of artistic development for yantras in the entire Himalayas. It doesn't matter, Bhutan, Nepal, Ladakh, Mongolia, China, Tibet, doesn't matter. This is really probably the best that you might ever see. Now, I don't know where the text lives. I believe at one time it was promised to the Le Guimet Museum, the Guimet Museum in Paris, France, but I don't know if it actually still resides there or if it resides with the original collector, Lionel Fournier, and his wife. This I don't know, but we have this absolutely wonderful book published out of Serindia Publications back in, I believe, 1988. The copy I'm referring to is a hard copy. Now, there is a soft cover that came out sometime later. I don't know if everything in the hardcover publication, which is quite thick, is actually reproduced in the soft cover. I'm just not knowledgeable on that. But some of these images of the yantras are on the Himalayan Art Resources website. They're all on black paper, beautiful color, beautiful drawing, beautiful shading. This is truly the best publication so far on yantras. Now, we do have a publication which will be coming at some point in the future, I am hopeful, and it is not from the 17th century. It is actually from the more recent time, but it is a similar publication of yantras, but for the Maharakta Ganapati from the Sakya tradition, but as interpreted in the Gelug tradition, and the text belonged to a library in the summer palace of the Dalai Lama. So whether or not it actually goes back to the time of the 5th, I don't know. The publication is not available yet. And hopefully in the future. So press the like button. You can subscribe. You can also join HAR on Patreon. And very importantly, you can make a donation on the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources and help us to continue the work we do.